Hey guys, Dollar here. The VR industry has been incredibly busy recently, with Oculus releasing 2 headsets, Valve releasing the Index, and HTC teasing the release of the Vive Cosmos. But today I'll be covering one of the headsets released by Oculus, the Oculus Rift S. The Oculus Rift S acts as a sort of spiritual successor to the original Rift, and is targeting the mid-range of the VR market, the area for people who don't want to spend too much money on something like an Index. The Rift S performs well in all fields of VR, and there are only a couple of minor things that I'd like to see improved with the next one. Let's start off with the design of the headset. The whole device is made with a semi-cheap feeling black plastic. The build quality isn't as high as something like an HTC Vive, but then this does cost less. By no means does it feel flimsy, just keep in mind the plastic isn't the best. Much like many Windows mixed reality headsets, the Rift S uses a Halo-style headband, a definite byproduct of Oculus's partnership with Lenovo. The padding on the head strap feels like a soft memory foam and is very comfortable to wear. There's a dial on the back that adjusts the fit of the headset, and a Velcro strap on top to aid with comfort. The main facepiece of the Rift S sits comfortably across your face, and there's a button on the bottom that moves the facepiece closer or further away to accommodate glasses. The foam around the facepiece is non-removable, but it does have a felt-like coating around it that helps with cleaning. Around the headset there are cameras that Oculus uses for their inside-out tracking system that I'll go into later. Overall, I like the design of the Rift S. It's comfortable to wear for longer periods of time, and due to the Halo head strap, it also isn't too heavy on the face. Now onto optics. The lenses on the Rift S allow for comfortable viewing of the screen behind it, although there isn't any physical IPD adjustment. Oculus does offer software adjustment, but this only works if your IPD falls within the range supported. Definitely a major downside. The screen in the Rift S is a higher resolution than the original Rift, 1280 by 1440 per eye compared to 1080 by 1200 per eye with the original Rift, and I can say it's noticeably clearer and sharper on the Rift S. The downside of switching to a higher resolution display is a drop in refresh rate, from 90Hz on the Rift to 80Hz on the Rift S, but honestly I don't notice this while playing most games, with the image being buttery smooth. Screen door effect is gone and only really appears if you look closely, but 98% of the time you won't notice anything. The optics on the Rift S provide a good balance between resolution, refresh rate, and clarity that delivers a pleasant VR experience. Next, function, and I'm going to roll controllers into this category. With Oculus's implementation of inside-out tracking on the Rift S and the Quest, there's no need to set up additional tracking sensors and run a larger number of cables, greatly improving the setup experience. There is only one cable coming off the headset that splits into a DisplayPort and USB 3 connection at the other end. This allows for great portability if you want to move the device around, but like any PC connected VR headset, you do need a powerful graphics card. A 1060 or above should suffice. I'm running a 1070 Ti with an i5 7600K and 16GB of RAM, and I rarely get any slowdowns or performance issues. When these do occur, it's usually just a result of young software. The tracking offered by the inside-out system is equal to that of the lighthouse sensors used by the Vive or Index. But with this technology being new, there are occasions where the headset will lose tracking, but shaking the controller a little fixes it quickly. Speaking of controllers, these are the most ergonomic and comfortable ones I've ever held, way better than the Vive ones. The short handles of the controllers fit comfortably into my small hands, but people with larger hands may find them a bit weird to grip. There's a tracking ring up front with 2 buttons and a joystick below, all with capacitive touch sensors as well as being normal buttons. The trigger also has this functionality, allowing for some games to use it as a 2-stage trigger. The grip buttons on the side of the controllers are pressed with the middle finger and are quite satisfying to hold. On each controller there's a magnetic battery cover that houses a single AA battery, and believe me, you want to invest in some good quality rechargeables, as these things chew through batteries. I have 2 very small complaints about the controllers. The trigger on my left controller makes an annoying faint squeaking sound, and the hand straps don't seem like they'll last very long, so be careful to not go throwing the controllers at anything while playing. All in all, the Oculus Rift S is an amazing VR headset for people just getting into the area. For a price of $399 US or 650 AU, there is no better option for people with a limited budget. It performs well in all areas, even if there are a few things that need to be ironed out. I can't recommend it enough. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, see you all next time.